Welcome to Tech Talk with rptech. I'm Ganesh from Shri Peripherals. We are a national distributor for the IT hardware and software products and AI first distributor in India. We have a 35 plus years of experience in the industry and we are partnered with the 70 plus OEMs, which includes the NVIDIA, Supermicro, Asus, Dell, Lenovo, Ninja One, Quantum Storage, Array Networks and many more. Today we have with us Mr. R.S. Shanbhag, founder of ValuePoint Systems Private Limited. Now it's a part of NOVENTIQ-VALUEPOINT. He started his company in 1991 with just 10,000 rupees and a simple belief in hard work. From that small beginnings, now that same company is most trusted IT infrastructure and cybersecurity companies in India. It is inspiring to have you here, sir.
Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you, Team rptech, for hosting me here. I truly feel privileged to be in this podcast series of yours, which will be, I'm sure, very inspiring and enlightening for the community that I represent.
Great, sir. Pleasure having you here. From Ambikanagar to Silicon Valley of India, way back in 1991, how it started, what led you to start this system integration business especially? So can you share your journey?
Absolutely. So I'm from a small village called Ambikanagar. I grew up in Dandeli, studied in Hubli, and got an opportunity to work for Punjab State Government's IT company called ESPL in 89-90. So I specialized in risk-based servers, mainframes, and one level below mainframes. Got into domains like banking and finance, insurance, and large manufacturing companies. So troubled times in Mohali, and that led me to relocate to Bangalore. So right time, right place, right industry, got an opportunity to kickstart my company with just 10,000 rupees in my pocket. So my godfather, Dr. Gopal Krishna of National Public School Group, he gave me an opportunity to start the first order for ValuePoint, and he gave me the advance. And that's how ValuePoint's genesis has begun. Sampath is my childhood friend. We know each other for more than 52 years. We are known as two faces of the same coin, inseparable. We complement each other so well. So he joined me and we co-founded ValuePoint. We never looked back since then.
With this, we'll move to the next question. Can you share some of the key projects that made you to feel, yes, we have achieved and we are impacted to the Indian economy with your IT infrastructure projects?
Yeah. See, one of the focus areas for us is to be part of nation building projects. We collaborated with global SIs, global OEMs, global tech partners, and the entire ecosystem to build a lot of nation building projects, initiatives from central government. It could be in the healthcare side, it could be in the manufacturing side, it could be in the transformation of our register of companies, MCA 21, it could be APDRP, which is power transformation ecosystem, digitalizing post offices to customer care centers. There are numerous projects, that we participated, and we are very proud of participating in those projects. We have deployed more than 500 resources to make this work as collaborative partners of large GSIs, including the GSTN project that we have been executing even till today.
Very good to hear.
Yeah.
It's impactful that you have created.
Absolutely. So the whole organization is built on trust, credibility, and long-term vision. So when we talk about trust, it's just not on the emotional trust. We are talking about trust of building the advanced cybersecurity, ecosystem for our customers' requirements.
Great.
So protecting their data, protecting their organization is also a great value addition in the society, in the community, in the nation.
How was the transition to NOVENTIQ? So how it is strengthening the value point?
Absolutely. So after 31 years of running the company, naturally, there is a desire to be part of a global organization, to really attract best of the best resources, including the talent, the money, the name and fame, in all respects. So NOVENTIQ is one of the global leaders in system integration, cloud, cybersecurity, and managed services. So they are present in 60 countries. So naturally, we felt this is the best thing to happen for ValuePoint to offer, our collaborations with Noventic. So Noventic strategically acquired ValuePoint 4 years ago, and it is best of both the worlds now. We are highly credible, well known in the markets locally, and Noventic brought in the global expertise, global relationships, which has really fueled one Noventic story where we leverage on each other. We have great synergies. 90% of their customers are not our customers, and vice versa.
What are the key areas at present you are focusing on ValuePoint?
About 13 years ago, we have transformed our system integration business into a digital transformation company. And when it is digital, you need to be highly secured, right? So as long as human beings exist in this universe, security is by default part of everything. Ashok Prabhu, who is one of the most well-known cybersecurity experts, professional, and an authority, I can say. We co-founded exclusive cybersecurity company called ValuePoint Texol, and since then, we have been doing great breakthroughs in this domain. So today, we are one of the well-known, most trusted cybersecurity integrators. And to answer to your question, we are now stepping into advanced cybersecurity plus cyber resilience. We are helping our customers to do a lot of consolidation, lot of fragmented cybersecurity solutions. We are integrating together. We are bringing a great governance platform and also bringing them together with our state-of-the-art SOC operations, that we are very well known for. So hence, we are a confident partners for our customers, just not on the IT or security side. We are now talking to the boards of the organization, C-level executives, irrespective of their designations related to IT. So that has given us a very good visibility in the market. That we do a lot of assessments, audits, the risk optimization. So that has given us good inroads in this new domains, that we are getting in. So other than cybersecurity, we are now part of a couple of data center builds. You would have heard the governments are pushing cloud sovereignty. So that is one of the key areas that we are focusing. So we have helped, I can't name the large government organizations to build their private clouds, hybrid clouds. So that is one area which is seeing a great amount of growth and investments happening. Last but not the least, anything to do with managed services, including total outsourcing solutions, we call it as TOS. So we are going very deeper other than AI.
Oh, very good to know. So you are, as you mentioned previously also, not just a box pusher or else providing a quotation for the bill of material. You will understand the complete requirements of the customer to address their 360 angle. So
absolutely,
that's where your capabilities and value point.
Yes.
All this while we talked about growth, success, scaling, transition to Noventic. So I'd like to hear some of the challenges that you have had actually during your journey of 35 years. So how did you overcome it?
Yes, 35 years, long years. We have seen 3 recessions, including a pandemic, but we never look back. Not even year, that we have degrown in terms of our revenue or turnover. In fact, I always say that we are so blessed to be alive and in this industry, and the best time of our lifetime is now, right? India always thrived, growing economy, and now we are not heavily depending on the external factors. You would have seen, in spite of war, we are going to grow at 6.5-7% GDP. So keeping all that in mind, there is enough in the market. I always believed in the TAM that the global partners call. TAM is unlimited. It is up to our appetite what you have to grab, when you have to grab, how much you have to grab. So we are in that business since 35 years where we are not seen recession. Right? See, even we do about 1,000 crores, revenue. They are not fraction of market share. If you see, there is enough for everybody to grow. That's why we always felt I would have done 5 times than what I have done today. So that's why those challenges were, of course, taken very with lot of spirits, but we never got bothered by, those challenges.
Okay.
So ever growing market, digital, security, cloud, AI is going to stay for. I want to mention one
Please.
point here. See, one of the most successful factors for our growth and success is our colleagues
Great.
and their families. I always acknowledge the families of our colleagues, including ours. We have profound and deepest gratitude for them. That has worked tremendously well for us.
Great. So, how was your relationship over the times strengthened in terms of OEM ecosystem, partners, or distributor? These people also plays a major role
Absolutely.
to participate or win any of the large projects
Absolutely.
in India.
Our lifeline is global technology partners, OEMs, besides the customer ecosystem and then our employees. I'm not saying priority, but we respect, honor, and express our gratitudes to everybody in this ecosystem. So, when we talk about the relationship with global technology partners, OEMs, it is always a long-term view. It is not quarter-on-quarter, month-on-month engagements. So, initial 25 years, we are only with one OEM. We never sold anything else other than that OEM. We have been quite loyal. But as we have evolved as true system integrators, cybersecurity partners, then we have to collaborate and work. And hence now we have the best of the best partnerships in place. So with OEMs, what matters to them is how are you transparently, lot of loyalty and credibility that you work with them. How you protect their brand also, right?
True.
So what matters to them is after sales, how are you going to manage that customer? How are you going to manage that installation?
Even
how are
if
you
your
implementing?
fails in configuration,
Correct.
it might lead to the
Yes.
brand.
So we are all extended arms of this ecosystem, right? So we also invest, right? We represent them and we have been loyal to one brand when we pitch in at the beginning. So we don't change colors.
Great. How are you preparing your employees with the upcoming technologies like GenAI?
Too early to say a couple of things. I think all of us are going through a motion where things are not yet clear, but there is definite investments happening. People are feeling, that FOMO kind of a situation, right? So fear of missing out. But I can tell you one thing, since last 2 to 3 months, all those experiments that customers have done for last 2-3 years on AI are now into execution mode. So we are now investing. Of course, we have invested for last 6 to 7 months on fast tracking this execution. We have learned with customers. They have experimented with us. Now we have prepared our teams to get into faster execution, reliable execution, and ensuring that business outcomes expected out of implementing AI first technologies are going to give results.
Great. Not just providing the AI first technology to your customers, you're trying to build within your ecosystem itself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
To use the operations, there could be execution.
Correct.
So updating the team.
Yeah. Lot of investments on talent side we have done. We are lucky, that even Noventic worldwide has put a charter for all of us to invest in talent,
Great.
invest in practices. So build best of the best practices.
Okay.
Right? Keeping an eye on, the profitability, but invest now for future. That is the mantra for us.
Great. Now we are in the era of AI. Everywhere, not just in India, that wave is creating impact across the globe. Do you still feel there's a potential for the upcoming system integrators who wanted to establish themselves in this industry as a veteran in this industry and established yourself a company from 10,000 to thousands of crores. So would like to hear your advice to the upcoming system integrator entrepreneurs.
A great question, Ganesh. See, I always think, that whatever that we have learned, experienced, I share with everybody, not only with our colleagues, with our fraternity. I'm part of couple of associations, part of advisory boards. So I am always for sharing is caring, philosophy. So be it our competitors or be it our customers or the tech partners, we always, shared what worked for us. And I also mentor a couple of youngsters during, the weekends. So that includes a couple of upcoming AI startups who are going to complement in our industry. So there is space for everybody, right? I encourage entrepreneurs and it is definitely healthy for the ecosystem, right? So there is a scope for newcomers always because the growth is tremendous, just not on the urban side, on the rural side, tier 2, tier 3. So there is enough to do.
Great.
Okay. Otherwise, onlines would have taken away all our business. That will not be the case in the past, in present, and in future. So now, few advices for them: don't chase billing, don't chase revenue only. Chase credibility.
Great.
Right. So it will work for you in the long run. Right. Invest in capabilities before you scale. Focus on services. Focus on people. Focus on their development, right? So those are the pointers, which will help the existing as well as upcoming system integrators. So there are enough technologies to adopt, to execute. I always welcome entrepreneurs.
Great. So very good advice.
Sure.
So inspiring to hear your journey, success, experience, and thanks for sharing your valuable insights with us. Look forward to continue to work together, grow together. Think AI, think Rashi. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And I wish all the system integrators, cybersecurity integrators, entire ecosystem have a wonderful future ahead. India is happening and we are in our best times of our lifetime and wish you a great success. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you, Team rptech, for hosting me here. I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation.
Great.
Thank you.
Pleasure is ours.
Thank you.